Hello there, thank you very much for joining me. It's Mohammed Fahim, and today's lesson is about past continuous. We also know about this tense as past progressive. This is the second tense of past series. We have already have done past indefinite, and today we are going to focus on past continuous or past progressive. One of the basic aspects or basic elements of आइडेंटिफाइंग पॉइंट ऑफ दिस टेंस इज कि इसमें कोई भी काम जो है वो जारी कंडीशन में हमें मिलेगा माजी में. So it actually indicates is the time that an action was going on at the time of talking in the past. The action was in progressive situation, the action was going on, and the action was continue. These are the three words that are used. Similar to present indefinite, there are certain sentences that are used to indicate the habit. In past continuous, these are two words known as always and continually that indicates the habit of past continuous. For example, if subject is addicted to do something and it's a habit, so how we will identify? We will identify by these two words, always and continually. One of the biggest problem in Urdu translation or Hindi translation is teachers ask us to find out if there is a particular word like raha hai, rahi hai at the end of sentence. No, we have to focus on only 2 points. The action was going on, the action was continue in the past at the time of talking. This is a simple rule. And how we can format a sentence, how we can make a sentence. The formation is very simple as compared to other tenses. For instance, if you look at the whiteboard, you will see the subject is in the beginning of a sentence like other tenses. And then we use was, were, and then first form of verb with ing. This is the first form of verb and this is ing. It's similar to present continuous. In present continuous, we used is, am, and are because this structure indicates the present sentences. However, was and were, they indicate past sentences of continuing action. So, जब हम ये यूज करेंगे was verb के बाद तो फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब के साथ ing आ जाएगा. अगर हम नेगेटिव बनाना हो, if you want to change our sentences to negative, then we need to put not after was and were, and then the remaining formation will remain the same first form of verb with ing. And similarly, if we want to make a sentence questioning or interrogative, then we need to put was or were in the beginning of the sentence, then subject, then first form of verb, and then rest of the material of our sentence. However, if there are WH words, from WH words, we also know them as relative pronouns. There is a small video or a short video in actual on YouTube that you can come across and you will identify all the WH words. If there are WH words, you need to put them in the beginning of the sentence, then was and were, then subject, then first form of verb. So this is the formation. We do not need to be stressed to see this formation, because when we will practice the sentences, we will definitely identify that how simple this tense is. Now there might be a question in our mind that how we can identify where we need to put was and where we need to put were with which subject. किस subject के साथ हम was लगाएंगे, किसके साथ were लगाएंगे. I think it's very simple. I have noted it down or written it down on the whiteboard. Were, we will be using were with plurals, we, you, and you is also used for single. So single or plural, we will use were with you, they, and plural noun यानी बहुत से जो नाम होते हैं. However, in contrast, was will be applied alongside I, he, she, it, and any single name. So this is the formation formula or rule of this tense, nothing outside it. And now we have some examples. This is the first sentence, like he was playing hockey. Look, it's a simple sentence कि वो हॉकी खेल रहा था. You can change the words. He is our subject, we all know, and then he के साथ हम लगाएंगे was. We will add was alongside he because he is the third person. Play is the first form of verb, and then from our formation it is evident that we are going to place ing alongside play. So he was playing. And what? Hockey. Hockey is a name of a game. It's a noun. He was playing hockey. So this is how we can make a simple sentence. Like, I'm recording this video. So if I have done something in the past, like I was recording a video, so it's a past. Like, in place of he, I'll put I, and along I will use was, and record a video, we will add record, R-E-C-O-R-D, we will add ing, and then a video, V-I-D-E-O. I was recording a video, maybe yesterday, maybe last day. इसमें एक भी चीज याद रखिएगा, sometimes past continuous tense में sentences appear with the time and sometimes they don't appear with the time. यानी माजी के वक्त का कोई ना कोई मुकर्रर वक्त दिया गया होता है और बाज़ औक़ात नहीं दिया जाता. So we can add it by ourselves, or there is no need if the time hasn't been mentioned. So this is how you can change sentences. He was playing hockey is a simple formation, subject, was and were, first form of verb with ing. And now we have a plural pronoun. We have pronoun we, and alongside we will apply were. We were playing against them, यानी हम उनके साथ खिलाफ खेल रहे थे. We were playing against someone, maybe opponent team against someone. This means there is an opponent. So this is how we make simple sentences. And again, if we need to make our sentence negative, it's really simple. We will be adding not, like he was not helping them, यानी वो उनकी मदद नहीं कर रहा था. अगर हम इसी सेंटेंस को पॉजिटिव में चेंज करना चाहें, we will remove not. He was helping them. वो उनकी मदद कर रहा था. So this is how we can change a negative into simple and simple into negative, and we can change interrogative sentences to negative and simple and vice versa. Was he writing a book? Again, we see that was and were in the beginning of a sentence indicate that is interrogative sentence, यानी कि ये सवालिया जुमला है. Was he writing a book? क्या वो एक किताब लिख रहा था? Simple. Was he writing? First form of verb is write, and we will add ing alongside it. Was he writing a book? A book is a noun, यानी किसी चीज का नाम है. एक किताब जो हमारे सामने शेप में आती है और हमने उन औराक को एक जिल्द शुदा, एक जो बाइंडिंग में चीज है उसको किताब कहते हैं. Now after that we have WH words like what? Again, जैसे कि आपको बताया गया था कि WH words आ जाएं, they will be used in the beginning of a sentence. What were you doing there? आप वहां पे क्या कर रहे थे? What is a WH word and where? So you can there is a question that come into your mind. How we will identify that alongside what we will be using was or were? No, we are not going to see WH words. We are going to focus on the subject. So we will be placing was and were according to our subject. What were you doing there? आप वहां पे क्या कर रहे थे? So this is how you make interrogative sentence. And then again, what you calling for help? क्या आप मदद के लिए पुकार रहे थे? And then how are you disobeying your father? However, again, WH words, it's not a WH words, it's another form of words that help us to make our sentence interrogative. यानी how are you disobeying your father? आप अपने वालिद गिरामी की जो है वो disobey कैसे कर रहे थे, उनकी बात किस तरह नहीं मान रहे थे. He was listening to the radio all evening. Simple sentence. He, and we used verb. Listen is the first form, and then ing. To the radio is a एक्चुअली, एंड देन ऑल इवनिंग ये एक्शन है, और ये बेसिकली जो हम सारा शाम करते रहे हैं. दिस इज एन इंडिकेशन ऑल इवनिंग. जैसे कि मैंने बताया था कि पास्ट का टाइम दिया जाता है. इट वॉज गेटिंग डार्क. गेट जो है वो होना बनना, एंड आई एन जी, इट वॉज गेटिंग डार्क. अंधेरे को कहते हैं. डार्क जो है वो दूसरी डिग्री इस्तेमाल की गई है, बेसिकली ई आर लगा के. डार्क ज्यादा अंधेरा. एंड देन ही वॉज ऑलवेज ग्रम्बलिंग, वो हमेशा बुड़बुड़ाता रहता था. दिस सेंटेंस इंडिकेट दैट इट्स अ हैबिचुअल सेंटेंस, यानी किसी की आदत थी. दैट्स व्हाई वी यूज्ड ऑलवेज. ऑलवेज और कंटिन्यूअली, ये दोनों अल्फाज इंडिकेट करते हैं दैट द एक्शन इज अ हैबिचुअल एक्शन इन द पास्ट. Because we use the past verb, he was always grumbling, वो हमेशा बुड़बुड़ाता रहता था. So this is how we change our sentences into past continuous sentences, and with a little exercise you can accomplish this task. Thank you very much.